Hello, welcome to my craft room. My name is Deanna Gonzalez and I wanted to show you something that I did. Rather simple today, but something that I was very excited about, wanted to show you. I went ahead and made this really cute little box bag thing with a really adorable little tie. I got the cut from the silhouette machine as well as the tag. And on my blog, if you hit continue reading, you'll be able to see the link to all of this, to the silhouette cut. But I did want to show you something fun. I just took basic cardstock and I made these sweet little lines. And I had gotten it years ago. I had found some great white cardstock with lines in it, and believe it or not, it was extremely expensive. Having these scored lines in it, I believe it was actually like $1.99 per piece of cardstock, but I purchased it for a specific project and I thought it would be great. So I wanted to show you just sort of how to make this ourselves. You know, we can make our own little lined paper. And in addition, on the tag you can see I went ahead and scored that as well as just had another heart-shaped cutout to go with the whole thing. And I thought that was really cute and fun, and I was so excited that it didn't cost $2.99. And I did go ahead and take a stamp set that close to my heart is no longer selling this Happy Valentine's Day, but you can find a lot of stamps will have a sweet little border like this, and then you can put your own sentiments in. I know that that Paper Tray Inks actually has a bunch of these kinds of border stamps and then the different sentiments, and it comes in a great set. So you know, but I did happen to have this and thought it was perfect since it's Valentine's, you know, is coming up, but I wanted to show you that. And all we did, all I did, I always say we as if there's this huge group of people. It's just me and my craft room, you know, but oh yeah, you know, we as a whole shebang of people. I don't know why I do that. So all I did was this doesn't have anything in it, so it's kind of front heavy. So all I did was I went ahead and on the scoreboard, I just went and put my 12 by 12 cardstock and just went on every single line all the way down, doing the entire thing. And while doing these papers, I did actually just go ahead and listen to my Japanese lesson while doing it, so because I didn't need to think. But yeah, just so you know, this is what it looks like. I think it looks really beautiful. It's fun, and don't worry about the fact that it curves. The sticky mat, when you lay it down, makes it just fine. As you can see, once you cut it out, you can't even tell. So just using a basic piece of cardstock. And I do like the Close to My Heart because it is thinner, so the score lines go really well. I feel like it pops it out a lot. So I will have the exact box linked on my blog. If you hit continue reading, you'll be able to find it. And if you're on YouTube, I will always have a link to the actual post through the video in the video description. So I did want to show you just some fun things. So this is one die cut, and then this heart with the cute little arrow and the tag is another one. And again, I just scored, actually when I cut this box out here, I had extra paper, so I was able to actually get the heart cut out of that, and that was nice. And these are Close to My Heart cardstock, but this is Stampin' Up! I really liked the rich raspberry being behind, just to give it some extra color. And I did use the ribbon. It's another Stampin' Up! One. They aren't selling this anymore. It's not, you know, a continued product that they're selling, but you can find just beautiful ribbons all over the place. So just wanted to show you real quick how I did this. So if you see, there are little jagged lines cut, and this is where we'll be folding. And the wonderful thing about these is that they make it so that okay, so they make it. What is the wonderful thing about these? I know there's a point. I guess the sorry, I just lost my own little train of thought wherever it went. It just is gone. But it is nice that it has. Oh, now I remember. You only have to. Sorry about that. You only have to glue one side to this, because the bottom, I think it's probably another one of Lori Whittock's wonderful dies, but she oftentimes will make it so that you only have to do one part and then the bottom tucks in. So I think that's fantastic. And when tucking in on these sides, I always like to fold this in and then pop it back out once it's in. But we're just gonna take these dotted lines, and I know it might be a little hard to see because, you know, I've already, you know, scored so much of this, but there are dotted lines that you can follow so that you get just the right kind of bend here. But, yeah, it's, you know, it's probably going to be harder for you to see, I'm afraid. And the nice thing about these is we just lay it flat right after we get all the adhesive on, and it'll be perfect. And if you wanted to decorate a bunch of these and send it via mail for friends, you know, so that they can have a fun time decorating stuff for people, again, you know, it lays flat, so you could decorate it, get it all fancy, then lay it flat and share it. So I am going to be using Tina's skewer idea here, and I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit here. And, you know, it definitely feels different from the spaghetti stick, which I've used for so many years, so it might take me a little bit to get used to this, but I like the idea of not using something that, you know, has the potential of breakage, or, you know, the fact that, you know, it is food. There is something funny about that thought, huh? But, so I'm just going to go ahead and as I folded in these flaps, hopefully this shouldn't be too difficult to pop itself in. And then on the inside, I just up there are two flaps in the way, and I just up those and then lay these back down. I'm sorry I can't really show you what I'm doing, but hopefully you get the idea of what I'm doing by what I've said. And I did go ahead and use my ribbon burner so that my edges are beautiful, no funny frayings, and it's a very professional kind of look. And I'll just pull this through and, you know, probably finish the rest of the assembly once I get the tag all finished. So what I should probably do, actually, is get my stamping stuff over here. And then I can cut this out. So just roll up our sleeves a little bit, and that's upside down. So you just need to make sure you guys can see up close. So here we go. And just presto, pishajos, and I don't have a thing to clean my stamp with. Whoops. Of course, I just mess up everything. Forgive me, I'm a bit of a klutz right now, it seems. I thought I had everything ready and prepared, and I don't. Okay, so here, now we can clean off our stamp. All just because I want to clean my stamp, right? Great. What are you going to do? I don't know. But anyway, now we got our stamp nice and clean, which is always wonderful. And then we don't have to worry about it. Just move all this shebang stuff off. Goodbye, guys. And now I'm just going to go ahead and cut around the edges here. And, you know, I know this can be a bit tedious, but I do like to try to, you know, just sort of get a bit of this cut out, you know, just kind of sort of following the beautiful stamp, you know, just to give it an extra pop on that heart. I did stamp right directly on the heart, and I didn't feel like it gave it as much of a, hello, I've got personality to it. And, you know, personality can be very important, you know. So I decided I would do a popper outer instead. So we're just going to quickly, you know, get that all cut out and looking nice. And I did drop my little puffers, so bring that out. So what we do is, now I did cut the tag out and scored it as I did the big paper separately. Instead of doing an entirely large piece of white paper, I did go ahead and just do that. Now this is nice. This arrow has this nice little, or this heart has this nice little cut. So we just have our little arrow go in this way, and then we just kind of peek it out and have it go in again this way. And now we've got our cute little arrow. How adorable is that, right? We're just going to pop it up a little bit because, you know, dimension is super fun. I like to pop things up a whole lot, and I am just using the puffy mounted stuff that you would get if you were just decorating your walls. I don't really worry about about, you know, what exactly, you know, what kind of company I'm using, as long as I can afford to use a lot of it. And this stuff ends up being cheaper, so I just play around with that. I'm going to pop up the sentiment as well, so might as well get some of that down here too. And I really had a lot of fun thinking about different presents that would be great to smack in there for friends, especially, you know, because Valentine's Day is great for when you love somebody and that kind of a thing, but it's also wonderful for friends and siblings. And I really, excuse me, I really love the idea that you can just celebrate the love that you have for other people too, like for everybody. And and I thought, you know, how much fun would this be giving to a friend that isn't really crafty? And here I'm just going to go ahead and pop this down here. If a friend isn't very crafty, you could just put inside of here a bunch of cute little cards and envelopes that are done by you that either match, you know, kind of the idea here, or even, you know, just have the same color theme, so it just sort of all blends. I also thought, you know, how much fun would it be if you have a crafting friend, just to go ahead and put in, you know, like kind of like your own homemade sticker kind of things, you know, that they can then use for making cards, or, you know, just like cute, a really small little stamp set that would work, and cute little tags or cards and stuff, blank ones that they could decorate. How much fun would that be? So now we've got our super duper fancy tag here, and we're going to go ahead and, well, first we're going to finish the box here. So, oh, I forgot to fold this when it wasn't quite like this. Oops. So yeah, when folding, I would definitely advise folding that first. Oh, no wonder it didn't want to come over. So here we go. We're just gonna shove these on in here, and really liking these cute little boxes that I can get on a Silhouette store. I just love that. So just come in, and I did happen to make a larger hole on the top here, because I wanted because this is a thicker ribbon. I really wanted it to stand out, you know, and so I did go ahead and do that. I'm, again, not the best bow tire in the whole wide world, so this part is probably not where you'd be like, oh, let me take notes on how Deanna ties bows, because I don't tie bows very well. I'm pretty certain, since there's so many YouTube videos, there's got to be like really awesome bow tutorials, and you know, you could probably find, if you're like me and not so great at it, I'm sure you could find a good bow tutorial. But so here we go. Here's our little beautiful box, and you could always use, you know, like a gray ribbon, and it'll look beautiful. But I think these would be just so much fun for like a Valentine's Day. If you don't want to do Valentine's Day, wouldn't this be cute for a birthday? You just change the heart theme and the Valentine's and make it birthday. On this one, I did actually, maybe I'll show real quick, just the liquid pearls, because I keep talking about liquid pearls, but not always remembering to show. And I never knew what liquid pearls were before. I only did the pearls with stickers behind. Liquid pearls just looks like this, just this jelly kind of stuff. And but it dries like it's a pearl, and it makes it so that if you want the look of those pearls that are stickers, you can always, it's hard to put them in the mail, I found, but these mail easy because they're pretty flat, and so they look really great. But I really think they can add so much to just a little bit here, and so I really like that. So that is one more step I almost forgot to show, but yeah, I do like liquid pearls. They're a lot of fun to play with. So I hope you like this idea, and if you don't, I hope you know, can at least think of something fun you could do with the idea of scoring all the paper, or making cute little boxes, you know, to give to friends, just for, you know, just because, you know. So anyway, I hope you like this idea. I hope you'll come and craft with me some more and have some fun today, crafting and just spending time with me. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Goodbye.